Good afternoon and welcome to another edition of the Mercy College Athletics Department live stream on the ECC network, streaming live on mercyathletics.com. We're here on the softball diamond at Smith Field in Dobbs Ferry, New York, where we have a doubleheader in softball for you this afternoon between the visiting Pace University Setters and your Mercy College Mavericks. Hi, I'm Sean Maldonado here with the coverage of today's game, and coming in off of a split with St. Thomas Aquinas College just yesterday. The Mavericks are sitting at 17-15 on the season. They send out to the mound a senior from Simi Valley, California, number 50, Kaylee Stevens. On the season, Stevens is 3-6 in 10 appearances with 7 starts, and she's gone the distance in 3 games. In 36.2 innings pitched, she's allowed 51 hits, 40 runs, 35 of them earned. She's walked 18 batters and struck out 25 for an ERA of 6.68. And she'll face a Pace Setters lineup that is hitting a combined .277 on the season. The Setters come into today's matchup with a record of 8-15, most recently defeating the Franklin Pierce University Raiders in a doubleheader at home by scores of 14-1 and 5-3 respectively back on April 7th. Leading off game number 1 for the Setters is the center field number 14, Ariel Acosta. On deck is the second baseman number 11, Emma Caruth. Naya Brown will bat third and be the designated player. Brianna Ryan will bat fourth and play shortstop. Annie Carberry will bat fifth and play first. Jillian Gartner will play right field and bat sixth, as the first pitch from Stevens is taken for strike 1. Abby Brambilla will be behind the plate for the Setters, batting 7th. 0-1 pitch is hit down the line and right. It's going to get out of play for strike 2. Kale Asun is the third baseman, batting 8th. And Rachel Sile is the left fielder, batting 9th. That's the lineup that'll face Stevens here in game number 1, as the 0-2 pitch is fouled off back behind the Maverick dugout. Count stays no balls, 2 strikes. .02 pitch. He's going to be a foul ball as it hit off the knob of the bat. Staying alive in the at-bat is Acosta. And she'll see pitch number 5 from Stevens to start this one off. The 0-2. Fastball missed upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Grounded up the middle. It's going to get through for a leadoff single for Acosta. With a runner on first, Emma Caruth, the second baseman for the Setters, steps in the box. Left-handed slap hitter brings the corner infielders in. At first, Jessica Brandt, number 21, a freshman from Temecula, California. At third, Yolanda Bowman, number 27, another freshman in the lineup of the Mavericks. At shortstop is Brianna Wheeler, number 13. At second is Hannah Mueller, number 30, a sophomore. His first pitch is bunted back to Stevens at the mound. She throws on the first. Akers covers, and there's one away. Acosta moves up to second on the play, and it'll be a runner on second with 1 down for the designated player, Naya Brown. And left is the senior from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Emma Galaga. In center, another senior from Redding, California, Michaela Newham. And in right field is a sophomore from Keller, Texas, Casey Akers, number 11. Behind the plate is the freshman, number 3, Jordan DeGiacinto. 0-1 offering is fouled back by Brown, and she's behind in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Stevens has her sign, sets and delivers a 0-2 pitch that misses outside for ball 1. Corner still in here for the Mavericks as the 1-2 pitches swung on and missed. Brown goes down on strikes for out number 2. It's Stevens' first strikeout of the afternoon, and there's 2 down
17,
for the Mavericks. The shortstop, number 17, Brianna Ryan, steps in with 2 down and a runner at second. First pitch offering is going to miss upstairs for a ball. 1-0 count to the cleanup hitter, Ryan. On deck is the first baseman, Annie Carberry, should the inning continue. The 1-0 misses high, similar spot to the last pitch, and Stevens is behind in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 popped up back behind the home plate, and it's going to be a 2-1 count. The runner at second is the leadoff hitter, Acosta. Two-one pitch from Stevens. The delivery misses outside for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to Ryan with 2 down in the top of the first. Stevens looks for a sign, has it, comes set, and delivers a 3-1. Misses on the outside corner for ball 4. Ryan is aboard with runners on second and first, and 2 down. That'll bring up the first baseman, number 10, Annie Carberry,
number 10,
for her first at-bat of the game. With a runner in scoring position here for the Setters. First pitch of the at-bat is popped up, back behind third base. Ranging over to put it away for the third out is Wheeler. And after no runs on 1 hit and no errors, the score here through a half inning is 0-0, with the Mavericks set to come to the plate for the first time. It'll be senior center fielder Michaela Newham, number 24, in the leadoff hole. Hannah Mueller, a sophomore second baseman, will bat second, and Jordan DeGiacinto, the freshman catcher, will bat third. Kaylee Stevens is on the mound doing the pitching and will be hitting cleanup. Yolanda Bowman is at third and batting 5th. Jessica Brandt, the first baseman, will bat 6th. Erica Handegaard, the designated player for the Mavericks, will bat 7th. Casey Akers, the right fielder, is going to bat 8th. And Brianna Wheeler, who just made that last play for the Mavericks, is the 9-hitter. On the mound for the Setters is number 15, Maxabel Garcia. Coming into today's game, she's 0-2 on the season in 6 appearances, 2 of them being starts. And in 21.1 innings of work, she's allowed 22 hits, 17 runs, 11 of them being earned. She's walked 20 and struck out 9 for an ERA at 3.61. And she'll face a Maverick lineup that's hitting a combined .314 on the season. In the box, start things off, will be the center fielder number 24, Michaela Newham. Takes the first pitch on the outside corner for strike one. The speedy left-handed slapper brings the corner infielders in for the setters. The 0-1 hit into shallow center. Making a diving play is Acosta for out number one. Good play by the center fielder there to take away a base hit opportunity for the Maverick leadoff hitter. And with one down, Hannah Mueller steps in the box. Second in the ECC, hitting a .430 on the season, just behind LIU Post's Julia Cedar, who's hitting .475. She takes the first pitch strike on the outside corner, and she's down. No balls, one strike. Garcia deals the 0-1. Grounded down the third base line, foul, just past head coach Mike Fazio in the third base coaching box, and Mueller is behind now. No balls, two strikes. The 0-2 pitch misses outside. It's going to be one ball, two strikes. Mueller, in her freshman season here with the Mavericks a year ago, was named to the All-ECC first team and is one of several key players for the Mavericks that'll be returning next year. 2-2 pitch was swung on and missed for strike three. Mueller goes down swinging for the second out of the inning.
Number 3, Jordan DeGiacinto.
With two down, the catcher number 3, Jordan DeGiacinto, steps in the box. DeGiacinto comes into today's contest batting .333 on the year and takes a first pitch that missed outside for ball one. The 1-0 missed low for ball two. The Mavericks are currently in fourth place in the ECC standings and could use a couple victories in today's tilt to help their chances of getting into the playoffs against the non-conference opponent, Pace University. The 2-0 pitch was fouled back by DeGiacinto behind the Maverick dugout, and it'll be 2-1. Garcia deals a pitch that is skipped in the dirt. They're going to say it hit DeGiacinto, and she'll get the free pass, hit by a pitch.
Now batting 50, Kaylee Stevens.
The catcher, DeGiacinto, on first, and two down brings up the pitcher for the Mavericks, number 50, Kaylee Stevens. Takes the first pitch outside for ball one. The 1-0 missed low for ball two. The throw down is not in time. DeGiacinto slides back in safely. 2-0 count. Time is out as the third baseman Kale Asun talking things over with her pitcher Garcia. 2-0 count. The pitch misses upstairs with a rise ball, and the count is 3 balls, no strikes to Stevens, the 4-hitter. On deck is the third baseman, Yolanda Bowman. Stevens works her way on with a 4-pitch walk. And with runners at second and first and two down, brings up Bowman in a spot to get the first run of the ball game in. 2 straight walks from Garcia. We'll see how she responds. Bowman is hitting .275 on the season with 4 doubles and a home run. Takes a first pitch that misses for ball 1. One-0 pitch. Misses high with the fastball for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. Two-0 pitch. Misses the throw down to second. Not in time. I beg your pardon, that was a strike. It's going to be 2-1. Bowman pops that one up. Back behind the Maverick dugout. And the count is now 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs in the inning. Runners on second and first. Garcia trying to get out of the inning unscathed. The 2-2 misses low in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, Brambilia. And it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the number 5 hitter, Bowman. On deck, the first baseman, number 21, Jessica Brandt, as Bowman is walked to load the bases here.
Now by number 21, Jessica Brandt.
That brings up the first baseman, number 21, Jessica Brandt, the freshman from Temecula, California. Steps in with the bases loaded and 2 down. Hitting .220 on the year with 3 doubles and a home run to go along with 5 RBIs. She has an opportunity to add some with 1 swing of the bat here. Mound visit now for the setters. Will step away. Three straight walks, load the bases, and Garcia will start off the at-bat with a called strike to Brandt. The 0-1 grounded back through the middle. It's going to get through into center. Giacinto scores. Rounding third and coming in to score is Stevens. The Mavericks add 2 runs on a two RBI single as Brandt advanced on the relay.
Now by number 1, Erica Handegard.
They take an early 2-0 lead here in game number 1 with runners at second and third. Handegard in the box. Designated player. Swings and misses at the first pitch from Garcia. She's down, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 in the dirt. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Corners are in here for the setters as the 1-1 misses low for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike, the count to Handegard. The 2-1 pitch misses low. Garcia behind now, 3 balls and a strike. Big pitch here. She doesn't want to load the bases again. 3-1. Fouled back. And the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Handegard with 2 down and runners at second and third. In the bottom half of the first inning here at Smithfield. Mavericks already out to an early 2-0 lead. The payoff misses low. The throwdown. Bowman caught in between third and home. And the base running error will cost the Mavericks as it ends the inning. But they were able to add 2 runs on the Jessica Brandt 2 RBI single.
2-0.
and it gives starter Kaylee Stevens some insurance as she returns for the top of the second. She'll face the 6, 7, and 8 hitters, Jillian Gartner, Abby Brambilla, and Kalei Asun. As we begin the top of the second inning, it's been a defensive substitution for the Mavericks. Now in at third base is number 16, Alexis Carmichael. She'll replace Yolanda Bowman. In the box, the right field number 20, Jillian Gartner, will start things off for the setters. 6, 7, and 8 hitters to face Stevens for the first time. First pitch is fouled off for strike number 1. Gartner is batting .262 on the season with a double and 5 RBIs this season for the setters. The 0-1 hit back up the middle on a bloop single. It's going to get down. Gartner on with a leadoff single.
Now batting number 23, Abby Brambilla.
Runner at first and nobody out. Abby Brambilla, the catcher for the setters, is in the box. Corners are in for the Mavericks. Middle infielders at double play depth for the 7-hitter Brambilla. First pitch to the at-bat misses low for ball number 1. Stevens looks in for a sign, has it and comes set. The 1-0 delivery, fouled off. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Brambilla comes into this contest batting .178 in 17 games on the season with 2 doubles and 5 RBIs. Time is out as head coach Claudia Stabil will talk things over with her catcher. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. The runner at first is Gartner. 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air, down the right field line. Up against the fence, not enough room for the Mavericks to make a play. Count will be 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck is the third baseman, Kalei Asun. One-two pitch have come from Stevens. Misses for ball 2 up high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two-two pitch. Fouled off. Good battle here between Brambilla and Stevens. At bat goes to pitch number 6. Hit down the first base line and it's gonna go foul. Pitch number 7 upcoming. Stevens looks in, has her sign, sets and deals the 2-2. In the dirt, blocked by DeGiacinto. Count is run full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Brambilla. P 3-2 payoff pitch, fouled off. Count stays 3-2. Pitch number 9 of the at-bat coming up. If nothing else for Brambilla, she's making Stevens work to try and get her out. 3-2. Hit a long way down the left field line, but it's going to go foul. Ricocheting off the wall to the visiting bullpen there. It looked like it would have just came up short had it been in play. But perhaps an extra base hit. Pitch number 10. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The offering is taken for strike 3. Brambilla goes down looking, and Stevens collects her second punch out of the day for the first out here.
Now batting number 6, Kale Asun.
With one down, the third baseman Kale Asun steps in the box for the Setters. She'll face Stevens for the first time. At bat opens up with a foul ball down the third base line. Goes down as a strike. No balls and a strike to count. Asun is hitting .316 on the season with 3 doubles, a triple, and 4 RBIs. Swung on and missed. Stevens ahead now. No balls, 2 strikes on the 8-hitter, Asun. Oh-2 pitch. Fouled off. Asun stays alive to see at least one more pitch. The count stays 0-2. Stevens has her sign, sets and delivers. 0-2 pitch that is going to get away from the Giacinto. Goes down as a wild pitch and allows Gardner to advance to second. One-two count to Asun. Gardner at second with 1 down. The pitch misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two-two delivery. Swung on and missed. Asun goes down on strikes. It's Stevens. 3rd strikeout of the day and her 2nd consecutive for out number 2.
Now batting number 5, Rachel Sayo.
That brings up the left fielder and 9-hitter, number 5, Rachel Sayo. Runner at second and 2 down. The situation. The first pitch misses upstairs for ball 1. 1-0 count to Sile. Sile batting .250 on the season with a triple and 3 RBIs thus far. 1-0 pitch fouled off. Evening the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. On deck is the leadoff hitter, Acosta. One pitch. Misses outside for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Stevens deals the 2-1. Grounded right back to her. She'll take her time. Flipping on over to Brand at first to end the inning. The setters were able to get a runner to second, but Gartner, the leadoff hitter, was stranded. And after 2 strikeouts and a putout, Stevens escapes unscathed. Through to 1.5 innings of play, the Mavericks hold a 2-0 lead and send up the 8, 9, and 1 hitters, Casey Akers, Brianna Wheeler, and Michaela Newham, to face Maxabel Garcia. Leading things off for the Mavericks is a sophomore right fielder from Keller, Texas, Casey Akers. Akers will step in the box for the first time this afternoon. On the season, she's batting .317 with 6 doubles and 4 RBIs. And she's seen action at several different positions, being a utility player in Mike Fazio's arsenal. She swings and misses at the first pitch for strike number 1. The 0-1 fouled off back behind the Maverick dugout, and Akers is quickly behind. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh, 0-2 pitch. Misses low for ball 1. The 1-2 misses high, count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two-two pitch, fouled off once again by Akers, and count still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Popped up. Coming in is Asun from third, and she puts it away for out number 1.
Now by number 13, Brianna Wheeler.
With 1 away, the 9-hitter and shortstop number 13, Brianna Wheeler, steps in the box, drawing in the corner infielders. Takes the first pitch for a called strike, as she originally tried to run up and bunt at that first pitch from Garcia. 0-1 pitch. Misses low for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, 0-2 pitch, misses outside for a ball. Apologize, that last pitch was a ball. The one before that was a strike. 1-2 pitch, grounded right in front of the mound. Unable to make a play on it is Garcia, and Wheeler is aboard with 1 down. Infield single.
24, Michaela Newham.
Brings the leadoff hitter, number 24, Michaela Newham, to the plate. 0 for 1 after flying out to center to lead off the bottom half of the first for the Mavericks. First pitch to Newham misses for ball 1. Newham back in the box. The 1-0. Taken for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count to the senior from Redding, California. The 1-1 misses outside. The runner goes. The throw down is not in time. Stolen base for Wheeler. And she moves 90 feet closer. pitch was a ball. 2 balls and a strike. The count to Newham with Wheeler now at second after the stolen base. That one's hit into left. It's going to get down. Wheeler going to be sent around as it's misplayed out in left, and she will score. Relay throw is corralled by the catcher Brambilla, and it's an RBI double for Newham as the Mavericks increase their lead to 3-0. Tough play for the left fielder Seeley, as that ball took a bounce in front of her. And with 1 out, Hannah Mueller in the box. Swings and misses at the first pitch for strike 1. Newham at second after the double. The 0-1 is going to deflect off of Asun, picked up by Ryan, but is not going to be in time. Runners at second and first. With 1 down, brings up the 3-hitter and catcher, number 3, Jordan DeGiacinto. Got on base after being hit with a pitch and came around to score on the
now by number 3, Jordan DeGiacinto.
Bowman double. Excuse me, the Brandt double back in the first. First pitch to DeGiacinto is swung on a miss for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Down 0-2, DeGiacinto out to protect. That one's popped up back behind the Maverick dugout, and it'll be still no balls, 2 strikes. Looks as though DeGiacinto's got Garcia's timing down now. On deck is the pitcher Stevens. 0-2 pitch, fouled off once again. Lots of foul balls hit back behind the Maverick dugout. Count still, no balls, 2 strikes. Garcia deals. Pitch that misses low for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to DeGiacinto. Newham still at second base after the RBI double. One-two offering. Hit up in the air to right. Backing up to the warning track is Gartner, who puts it away. Newham advances on the long fly ball. And with runners in the corners and 2 down, the pitcher, Kaylee Stevens, steps in the box, looking to help out her own cause. Reached base last time after walking one of 3 consecutive walks for Garcia in the first. And she takes the first pitch high for ball 1. Head coach Mike Fazio talking things over with the umpire. Looks like they might be looking to bring in a pinch runner. And coming in the pinch run for the Mavericks is number 15, Ariana Ricci. Remember, in college softball, you are allowed to be run for and pinch hit for once and re-enter.
Ariana Ricci.
So Mueller will be able to return. Count is 1-0. Pitch is taken on the inside corner for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stevens squares around the bunt. The runner goes Ricci, and she's caught in a rundown. She'll be tagged out between first and second for the final of the inning. The Mavericks add 1 more run on a Michaela Newham RBI double. And they carry a 3-0 lead through 2 innings into the top of the third. Top of the order, due up for the setters, Acosta, Caruth, and Brown to face Stevens, who returns to the circle. Leading off the top of the third is the center field number 14, Ariel Acosta. 1 for 1 with a leadoff single to start off the game back in the first. She'll get her second chance in the box against Stevens. First pitch is popped up in the infield. Into play it is Wheeler, and she'll put it away for out number 1 as the leadoff hitter Acosta is retired.
Now batting number 11, Emma Caruth.
Second baseman number 11, Emma Caruth, steps in. Had a sacrifice bunt that moved Acosta to second, but left her stranded in the first inning. First pitch from Stevens. Grounded past Carmichael, who was in at the corners, but good backup from Mueller as she flips over to Carmichael, covering it for out number 2. 4-3.
Now batting number 8, Naya Brown.
2 down for the designated player, number 8, Naya Brown. Struck out her last time up. Two pitches, 2 outs here for Stevens as the first pitch is hit on a line into left past Galaga. She couldn't put a glove on it, and Brown will head into second standing up with a 2-out double. Runner in scoring position here with 2 down for the setters. That brings up the shortstop, number 17, Brianna Ryan. She walked her first time up against Stevens back in the first, and will look to cash in on an RBI opportunity for the setters as they trail 3-0. First pitch called, strike on the outside corner. Stevens ahead in the count, no balls and a strike to Ryan, the cleanup hitter. The 0-1 misses outside. Counts even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Stevens looks in for a sign from DeGiacinto, has it and comes set. The 1-1 hit a long way down the left field line, but it's out of play for the second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. With 2 down to Ryan, the shortstop for the setters. On deck is the first baseman, Annie Carberry, should the inning continue. 1-2 pitch. Misses in the dirt. Good block by DeGiacinto. Keeps Brown at bay at second base. Count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two-two pitch. Misses outside. Counts full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Ryan. Stevens, one strike away from getting out of the third unscathed. 3-2 payoff. Fouled off, back behind home plate. Ryan stays alive, and we'll see pitch number 7 of the at-bat. The 3-2 once again. Hit just over Mueller's outstretched arm into the gap in right center. 1 run will score for the Setters, and they're on the board, trailing 3-1. It's an RBI double for Brianna Ryan that scores Brown from second.
Now bag number 10, Annie Carberry.
2 down. Runner on second for the first baseman, Annie Carberry. She flew out to shortstop to end the first inning, her last time up. Now with a run on the board, let's see how aggressive the Setters offense is. First pitch is hit up the middle, past the diving Wheeler. They're going to send Ryan in, and she will score. And it's an RBI single for Carberry. The Setters trail by just 1. 3-2 the score here with 2 down in the top of the third here at Smith Field.
20, Jillian Gardner.
Runner at first, 2 outs for the right fielder, Jillian Gardner. Singled and advanced to second on a wild pitch, her last time up. Swung on and misses the first pitch of the at-bat for strike 1. Stevens ahead, no balls and a strike to the 6-hitter Gardner. On deck is the catcher, Brambillo, with 2 down. Oh, 1 delivery. Fouled off into the middle to Giacinto for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to Gardner. We'll see if Stevens wastes one or goes right after the 6-hitter. Oh, 2. Misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at first is Carberry. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Gardner goes down on strikes to end the inning. But the Setters put together 3 hits to put up 2 runs. And they only trail by a score of 3-2 heading into the bottom of the third here at Smith Field. Due up for the Mavericks will be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, Kaylee Stevens, Alexis Carmichael, and Jessica Brandt. Leading off for the Mavericks, the pitcher, number 50, Kaylee Stevens. Walked her way on in her first at-bat and was in the box when
Leading off for the Mavericks, number 50, Kaylee Stevens.
Yolanda Bowman was caught between third and home. So she'll step in the box with a fresh count, and she takes the first pitch from Garcia for strike 1. Time is out as there seems to be some action in the Setters bullpen. Fence was open in foul ground. Now that it's closed, play will resume. The count is 0-1 to Stevens. 0-1 pitch misses low in the dirt for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch fouled back behind home plate. Stevens behind. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck is the first baseman, Carmichael. 1-2 pitch misses high for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stevens hits that one into left over the head of Seal. Rounding first to head for second. She'll slide in safely for a leadoff double. And with a runner in scoring position and nobody out, that'll bring up the first baseman, number 16, Alexis Carmichael. She replaced Bowman in the second inning and will step up to the plate for the first time today.
Now by number 16, Alexis Carmichael.
Carmichael subbed in for Bowman, but moved Brandt over to third and took over at first. Kind of a pinch runner here. Stevens will head off, and in her place will be looks like Jessica Lombardi out at second base. Will pinch run for Stevens.
Base, number 20, Jessica Lombardi.
And indeed it is. So Lombardi is at second, pinch running for Stevens. As the first pitch to Carmichael is taken for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Offered out with a bunt and goes down as strike number 2. 0-2 count to Carmichael. Carmichael's seen most of her action in the pitching circle thus far this season, but she takes the 0-2 pitch down the line. It's going to roll into the corner and left. Coming around the score will be Lombardi, and it's a RBI double for Carmichael, increasing the Maverick lead to 4-2.
Now by number 21, Jessica Brandt.
A little bit of deja vu now. Nobody out and a runner at second, just as it was in the prior at bat for Brandt. Her first time up, she had a 2 RBI single and put the Mavericks ahead 2-0 in the first. Brandt takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. One-0 misses low for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. The count to Brandt. Two-0 pitch. Hit back over to short. Throw on from Ryan is in time. Brandt retired. Advancing the third on the play was Carmichael, and with 1 down and a runner at third, Handegard has a chance for a RBI opportunity. All she would really need is a deep enough fly ball to try and score Carmichael on a sac fly. First pitch misses outside for ball 1. One-0 pitch. Misses outside. No, it was taken for a strike, excuse me. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 swung on and missed by Handegard. She's down 1-2 in the count. On deck is the right fielder Akers. Garcia ahead. She'll deal the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Handegard. It goes down on strikes for the second out.
Now by number 11, Casey Akers.
Garcia's second punch out of the game. And with 2 outs and a runner at third, Casey Akers steps in. 0 for 1 with a fly out to short her last time up. Hit in the air to right. Coming in to play it is Gartner, and she'll put it away for the 3rd out. So the Mavericks add 1 run on a pair of doubles and will increase their lead to 4-2 through 3 innings. Facing Stevens, who returns to the mound for inning number 4, will be the 7, 8, 9 hitters, Brambilla, Asun, and Sale. Stepping in the box to lead off the top of the 4th will be the catcher, number 23, Abby Brambilla. Struck out looking her last time up, back in the 2nd inning. And we'll look to get on base to lead off the inning here for the Setters as they trail 4-2. First pitch fouled off. Back behind home plate. It'll be no balls, 1 strike to count. Oh, 1 pitch. Misses for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stevens deals the 1-1. Missing high for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. In that 3rd inning, both teams were able to put runs on the board with back-to-back doubles. We'll see if that trend continues here on out as Stevens misses low for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. The count to Brambilla. 3-1 pitch. Grounded to Mueller. Fields it and throws on the Carmichael at first, route number 1. With 1 down, that brings up the 3rd baseman, number 6, Kale Asun. 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
Now back number 6,
her last time up. Stevens looks in for a sign from the Giacinto, has it and delivers the first pitch. Taken for strike 1. Looked like Asun thought time was out, but instead she takes the first pitch strike. She's behind now 0-1. Swung on and missed is the fastball on the outside corner. Stevens ahead, no balls and 2 strikes. See how she approaches the 8-hitter Asun. Oh, 2 pitch. Fouled off. And protecting the plate is Asun. She'll see at least 1 more from Stevens. Pitch number 4, the at-bat upcoming. Oh, 2 delivery. Hit over to second for Mueller. Up with it. She throws on the Carmichael at first, route number 2. 2 straight ground outs to Mueller at second.
Now number 5, Rachel Sile.
Bring up Rachel Sile with 2 down. Sile grounded back to Stevens, who threw on the first to end the 2nd inning, her first time up. First pitch to Sile, taken up and in for ball 1. On deck is the leadoff hitter, Acosta. Oh, 1-0 pitch, misses high for ball 2. may just be a control issue. I don't see why Stevens wouldn't want to go after the 9-hitter here. See if she gets it under control here. 2-0. Called strike on the outside corner. Brings the count to 2 balls and a strike. Two-one pitch. Misses outside for a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike to the 9-hitter Sile. The 3-1 delivery. Fouled off. Deflecting off the Maverick dugout. Or actually it got in through the doorway there. And the count is now 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch coming from Stevens. Three-two. Fouled off again. Sile staying alive. Protecting as looked like Stevens was trying to jam her on the inside corner. We'll set up again for another 3-2 pitch. Corners in. Pitch misses high for ball 4. Sile works a 2-out walk. And it'll bring up Acosta, the leadoff hitter, with a runner at first. And 2 down.
14, Ariel Acosta.
Acosta 1 for 2 on the afternoon with a single and a fly out to short her last time. We'll look to extend the inning. First pitch. Taken for strike 1 by Acosta. Stevens ahead, no balls and a strike. Oh, 1 offering. Misses outside the Giacinto. Checks the runner. Sile back to first, and it's a 1-1 count. Stevens looking for a sign. Has it, come set. 1-1. Taken for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter Acosta. 2 down and a runner at first here. And the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. The foul tip into the glove of the Giacinto. It goes down as a strikeout. Stevens picks up her 5th punch out to end the inning on an emphatic note. 1 base runner allowed on a walk, but was stranded at first. And the Mavericks lead 4-2 through 3.5. They'll send up the 9, 1, and 2 hitters, Brianna Wheeler, Michaela Newham, and Hannah Mueller, to face Garcia, who returns to the mound for the bottom of the 4th. Leading off for the Mavericks in the home half of the 4th will be the shortstop, number 13, Brianna Wheeler. 1 for 1 with a single and a stolen base. And she came around the score on the Newham RBI double in the 2nd. First pitch is slapped, foul, down the 3rd base line. And Wheeler quickly behind 0-1. Pitch. Slapped again down the 3rd base line. Wheeler on the pitches, just a little bit late on him. And it's an 0-2 count to the 9-hitter Wheeler. The pitch. In there for strike 3. Wheeler goes down on strikes. Garcia picks up her 3rd punch out of the game.
Number 24, Michaela Newham.
And with 1 out, the leadoff hitter and center fielder number 24, Michaela Newham, in the box. She doubled and had an RBI her last time up as she takes the first pitch through the middle on the ground, and it's going to be a 1-out single for Newham.
Foul batter number 30, Hannah Mueller.
Runner at first with 1 down brings up the second baseman, Hannah Mueller. 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout in game number 1. First pitch from Garcia misses high for ball 1. Corners are in here while the middle infielders are back at double play depth. Mueller lays down a bunt. Throws in time from Garcia, and a sacrifice bunt moves Newham 60 feet up to second base.
Now batting number 3, Jordan DiGiacinto.
2 down here for the catcher number 3, Jordan DiGiacinto. 0 for 1 with a fly out to right to end the second inning after being hit by a pitcher first time. Takes the first pitch that's hit deep into center, right center, and it's going to get out of here. Home run number 2 for DiGiacinto on the season. And it'll be a 2-run shot as the Mavericks take a 6-2 lead off the 2-run home run from DiGiacinto. Everyone comes out of the dugout to greet her at home plate. And the Mavericks now lead 6-2.
Now batting number 50, Kaylee Stevens.
So after the 2-run homer with 2 away, Kaylee Stevens, the pitcher, steps in. Takes the first pitch, ball on the outside corner. 1 for 1 with a double and came around to score on the Carmichael double back in the 3rd. The 1-0 pitch misses for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Stevens with 2 down. Pitches high for ball 3. Stevens are heading out, 3 balls, no strikes. Most likely taking all the way unless it's a perfect pitch from Garcia. 3-0. Misses high, ball 4. 4-pitch walk for Stevens, her second of the afternoon.
Now batting number 16, Alexis Carmichael.
Garcia having trouble finding the zone. Perhaps the home run from DiGiacinto is on her mind. Whatever the case, that'll bring up the head coach, Claudia Stobil. And we'll step aside. Battle in the afternoon for Maxibel Garcia. She went 3 2/3, surrendering 8 hits, 6 runs, walking 5 and striking out 3. Replacing her in the circle, number 45, Emma Burnett. Misses on her first pitcher, the at-bat to Carmichael, the first baseman for the Mavericks. The 1-0 taken for strike 1 on the outside corner. Counts even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Burnett comes back with another fastball on the outside corner, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count to Carmichael. Runner at first is Stevens. The 1-2 misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two pitch. Hit in the air to short. Putting it away is Ryan for out number 3. The Mavericks add
After
2
4 innings of
runs
play, Mercy
on a
leads
2-run
6-2.
home run by the freshman catcher Jordan DeGiacinto to increase their lead to 6-2 through 4 innings of play. Heading into the top of the 5th, the setters will set up the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Emma Caruth, Naya Brown, and Brianna Ryan, to face Stevens. Leading off the top of the 5th, the second baseman, number 11, Emma Caruth.
Leading off for the setters, number 11, Emma Caruth.
0 for 1 with a ground out to second. Her last time up, first time up, she sacrificed over Acosta, who led off the game with a single. First pitch is taken for ball 1. Corners are in, while the second baseman Mueller shifted over back behind first base to cover in any event of a bunt here from Caruth. That one missed outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0. Grounded to Carmichael, couldn't play it. Hops off of the right fielder Akers. And Caruth is on
Now batting number 8, Naya
with a
Brown.
leadoff single. In the box, designated player number 8, Naya Brown. She doubled and came around to score last time off the Brianna Ryan RBI double. First pitch of that bat from Stevens. Misses for ball 1. He's gonna hit Brown in the thigh, and she'll get the free base and possibly a bruise.
Now batting number 17, Brianna Ryan.
She does look to be okay and will stay in the game at first to run the bases. Runners at second and first with nobody out. That'll bring up the shortstop number 17, Brianna Ryan. She doubled. She had an RBI double her last time up after walking her first time. 1 for 1 on the afternoon. First pitch is hit in the center. Making a diving play is Newham, trying to double up the runner. Not in time. Nice diving play from Newham. There to help out her pitcher, Stevens.
Now batting number 10, Annie Carberry.
That'll be the first out of the inning. The first baseman, number 10, Annie Carberry, in the box. 1 for 2 with a single her last time after flying out to shortstop her first time up. First pitch. Grounded over to Carmichael at first. Went to play the bag, but dropped the ball. And it'll load the bases here. The setter's now threatening with only 1 down. The right fielder, number 20, Jillian Gartner, steps in the box with an opportunity to add some runs and cut this deficit down. First pitch to Gartner. Misses outside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Counts even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Caruth is at third. Brown at second. And Carberry at first. On the bases for the setters. The 1-1 blocked in the dirt by DeGiacinto. Stevens behind in the count. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one. Swung on and missed. Gartner evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. On deck is the catcher, Brambilla. 2-2 pitch upcoming from Stevens with the bases loaded and 1 out. 2-2 pitch misses high for ball 3. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the 6-hitter Gartner. Three-two. Swung on and missed. Gartner goes down swinging for out number 2. Big strikeout there for Stevens as she's 1 out closer from getting out of the inning unscathed.
Now batting number 23, Abby Brambilla.
That is Stevens. Sixth strikeout of the game. And Brambilla is in the box. Bases loaded and 2 down to face Stevens. First pitch is going to get past the diving Mueller into right. 1 run will score. 2 run will score as the throw gets away. The Giacinto corrals it, and it'll be a 2 RBI single for Brambilla. The setters add 2 more, and they trail 6-4.
Now batting number 6, Kale Asun.
The third baseman, number 6, Kale Asun, in the box 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out to second. Has runners at second and third with 2 down. First pitch at bat from Stevens misses outside for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Missing low with that one for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0. Just got a piece of it there. And it's going to be 2-1. On deck is the 9-hitter Sile. 2-1 pitch. Hit on the line to Carmichael at first. She puts it away for out number 3. The setters were able to put 2 more on the board on a 2 RBI single for Brambilla. And they now trail 6-4. Heading into the bottom of the 5th, the Mavericks will send up the 6, 7, and 8 hitters, Jessica Brandt and Erica Handegard and Casey Akers, to face the new pitcher Emma Burnett for the first time. In the box to lead off the home half of the 5th, the third baseman, number 21, Jessica Brandt, 1 for 2 with a 2 RBI single to open up the scoring for the Mavericks back in the 1st. And she grounded out to short her last time up back in the third. She'll face the new pitcher, Emma Burnett, for the first time this afternoon and takes the first pitch. Low and inside for ball one. The 1-0. Misses again, low and inside for ball two. Time is out as Brambilla will talk things over with Burnett. Give us a chance to take a look at the stats for Burnett on the season. In 9 appearances, she's gone 3-5, starting 8 games, going the distance in 5, and has 2 shutouts on the season. And in 43.1 innings of work, she's allowed 45 hits, 27 runs, 19 of them earned. She's walked 14 and struck out 38 for an ERA of 3.07 as she battles back and gets a strike. Now to Brandt, the count is 2-1. That pitch is fouled off back behind home plate. Count is even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two. Drop change. Missed a little high, and the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the 6-hitter Brandt. (3-2) payoff. Popped up in the infield. Over to play it is Carberry, and she'll put it away for out number 1.
Now batting number 1, Erica Handegard.
With 1 down, that brings her to the designated player, number 1, Erica Handegard. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Her last time up after walking her way on in the first. First pitch from Burnett. Drop change. In there for a called strike 1. Burnett deals the 0-1. Missing high for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 fouled off by Handegard back behind the Maverick dugout. And it brings the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. The junior from Reno, Nevada will have to protect the plate here with 2 strikes on her. 1-2 pitch. In there, drop change. Surprised Handegard, and she goes down looking for out number 2.
Now batting number 11, Casey Akers.
With the first 2 batters of the inning down, it'll be Casey Akers, Maverick right fielder in the box. 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts as she takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. (1-0) offering. Another drop change. Finds the zone for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Akers fouls that one off the end of the bat and will be behind 1 ball, 2 strikes to Burnett. If the inning continues, a 9-hitter and shortstop number 13, Brianna Wheeler, is on deck for the Mavericks. The 1-2. Misses upstairs with that one. Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Burnett sets, and the pitch is grounded up the middle. Fielded now by Ryan. She's able to throw out Akers at first for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. That time for the Mavericks, and through 5 innings, they still lead 6-4. They'll face the 9 1-2 hitters, Sile, Acosta, and Caruth for the setters. And Stevens will return to the circle for the top of the 6th.
Laying off for pace, number 5, Rachel Sile.
Stepping in the box, the number 9 hitter and left fielder for the Setters, number 5, Rachel Sile. 0 for 1 with a ground out back to Stevens in the second or first time up before walking her way on in the fourth, her last time up. She'll face the senior right-hander for the third time this afternoon to lead off the top of the sixth. First pitch is fouled off by Sile. Count is 0-1. The 0-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Stevens quickly ahead, no balls, 2 strikes. Looks in for her sign from DeGiacinto, has it and comes set. 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air and falling in rightal. It'll be a single to lead off the inning for Sile, as Akers just couldn't get there in time.
Now batting number 14, Ariel Acosta.
The first batter of the inning on first base. It'll bring up the center fielder, number 14, Ariel Acosta, the leadoff hitter for the Setters, has gone 1 for 3 with a single her first time up before flying out to shortstop and striking out her last time. Stevens' pitch. Grounded foul down the third base line. She's ahead, no balls and a strike. Runner at first is Sile. The 0-1 offering. Grounded to short. They'll have one at second. The throw to first. Not in time. Fielder's choice that time, as the Mavericks were able to cut down the lead runner. Sile at second.
Now batting number 11, Emma Caruth.
With one down, the second baseman, number 11, Emma Caruth, steps in. 1 for 2 with a single. Her last time up, she came around to score on the Annie Carberry 2 RBI single. First pitch from Stevens is taken on the outside corner for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Hit right down the line. Mueller backing up Carmichael is able to get the batter Caruth out at first for out number 2. Advancing 60 feet on the play was the runner Acosta. And with a runner at second and 2 down, the designated player, Nia Brown, steps in the box. 1 for 2 on the afternoon with a double and a strikeout her first time. She was hit by a pitch her last time up. First pitch from Stevens misses for ball 1. On deck is the shortstop Ryan, as the 1-0 pitch is fouled off by Brown, and it'll be a 1-1 count to the 3-hitter. One delivery. Misses outside for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, and it's going to get out of play. Foul ball makes the count 2 balls, 2 strikes to Brown with 2 down and the runner Acosta at second. Big pitch here for Stevens. With a runner in scoring position, we'll see if she can get out of the inning. The 2-2. Grounded to the third. Fielded by Wheeler over at short, but the throw was not in time. It's an infield single for Brown. Runners at second and first. Brings up the shortstop and cleanup hitter for the Setters, number 17, Brianna Ryan. Ryan doubled and scored Brown back in the third inning before flying out to center fielder last time up in the fifth. Wheeler goes for the force play at third. Out is recorded despite the bobble by Brandt. Well, hold on one second. We'll have a discussion here between the umpires. After conferring, it is ruled that the runner is safe, which will load the bases. Ryan is aboard. Two down and the base is loaded here for the Setters. The first baseman, number 10, Annie Carberry, steps in. 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a fly out to short. First pitch in the dirt, good block by the Giacinto to keep the runner Acosta at bay over a third. Count is 1-0. Head coach Mike Fazio out to the mound for the Mavericks, and we'll step aside as the meeting is adjourned at the mound. It'll be a 1-0 count to Carberry with the bases loaded and 2 down. Stevens back in the circle looking to get out of the inning. The 1-0. Hit in the air to center. Tailing in the left center now. 1 run will score. 2 will score. The throw to third is not in time. The Mavericks are able to get out of the inning, but not before 2 runs come in to score and tie things up here at Smithfield at 6 apiece. Carberry picks up the 2 RBI single. And with things all tied up here, heading into the bottom of the 6th inning, the Mavericks will send up the 9, 1, and 2 hitters, Brianna Wheeler, Michaela Newham, and Hannah Mueller, to face Emma Burnett for the first time here in game number 1. Leading off the home half of the 6th inning, the shortstop, number 13, Brianna Wheeler, in the box. And she scores on the bunt. She gets it down in front of the mound. The throw to first is going to actually deflect off of Wheeler, and she'll be checked on by the first base coach. And the umpires will confer to see if there was interference there on the base runner. After conferring, the batter is safe and Wheeler is on with a leadoff single.
Now by number 24, Michaela Newham.
Now with a runner at first and nobody out, the leadoff hitter, number 24, Michaela Newham, in the box. 2 for 3 with a RBI double, a single, and a fly out to center field. First pitch from Burnett misses outside for ball 1. Going is the runner Wheeler. The throw down. Brambilla is able to cut down Wheeler for the first out. Aggressive base running there for the Mavericks didn't pay off, as in a close game you can understand the thought process, but base runners are important down the stretch here with an inning and a half left in this one, and the score still tied. The 2-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. Count is 2-1 to Newham. Hit in the air to center. Backing up Acosta. She puts it away for out number 2.
Now by number 30, Hannah Mueller.
With 2 down, Hannah Mueller, the sophomore second baseman for the Mavericks, is in the box. 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout, and she sacrificed Newham over to third her last time up. She takes the first pitch for a ball in the outside corner. 1-0 count to Mueller. Burnett deals a ball high. 2 balls, no strikes. Drop change. Tried to get Mueller to chase, but she holds up and she's ahead in the count. 3 balls, no strikes. Likely taking all the way unless it's the perfect pitch here from Burnett. 3-0. Misses. No, it's going to be taken for a strike, excuse me. Burnett battling back behind 3-1 with 2 down in the inning. Three-1 pitch. Catches the outside corner. Mueller thought she had ball 4, and instead it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three-2 payoff. Slapped down the third base line off the fence in front of the setter's dugout. Mueller stays alive for at least 1 more pitch here. Number 70 at bat. Upcoming from Burnett. Mueller pops that one up. And it's just going to get out of play near the setter's dugout. Good job by Mueller of protecting. Count was 3-0 before 2 called strikes. And 2 foul balls is how we got here. Still a 3-2 count. The pitch is lined into center. Diving play by Acosta. Her second of the ball game. Robs Mueller of a hit and ends the inning. Mavericks go down 1-2-3 after the failed steal attempt by Wheeler.
6 innings of play, score is tied
and
6-6.
2 flyouts from Newham and Mueller. And through 6 innings, we're all tied up 6-6 at Smith Field. Going into the top of the 7th, Julian Gardner, Abby Brambilla, and Calais Asun will step in 6, 7, and 8 hitters to face Stevens, who returns to the mound for the top of the 7th. Actually going to be a pitching change here for the Mavericks. After 6 innings on the mound, Stevens will hand the ball over to freshman right-hander Sabrina Gonzalez, number 17. With the game locked up at 6. See if she can hold the setter lineup to give the Mavericks a shot to win the game in the bottom of the 7th. Gonzalez's numbers on the season. She's 0-1 in 9 appearances and has started 3 games. She also has a save, and in 24.2 innings pitched, she's given up 27 hits, 24 runs, 18 of them earned. She's walked 9 and struck out 8 for an ERA of 5.11. She'll have the ball in the circle to try and handle the 6, 7, and 8 hitters. Gartner, Brambilla, and Asun for the setters.
43, Brianna Parks.
We're actually going to have a pinch hitter as well here. Number 43, Brianna Parks, will bat in place of Jillian Gartner. First pitch from Gonzalez misses for ball 1. The 1-0 misses outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. The count to the pinch hitter Parks, facing the new pitcher Gonzalez. 2-0. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Gonzalez misses that time for ball 3. 3-1 count for the pinch hitter Parks. Parks fouls off the 3-1 pitch, and the count is now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Grounded over to short. Wheeler up with it, throws on the first, and retires the pinch hitter Parks for out number 1. One down brings up the catcher, number 23, Abby Brambilla. 1 for 3 with a single and a strikeout to go along with a ground out back in the 4th. First time facing Gonzalez today. First pitch in there for a called strike. She's ahead. No balls and a strike to the 7 hitter, Brambilla. Oh, 1. Hit in the air to left. Backing up is Galaga, and she puts it away for out number 2. Two big outs for Gonzalez. Look to get the 3rd here. But we will have a pinch hitter stepping in the box in place of Kalei Asun.
Pinching for pace number 22, Zoe Iverson.
Zoe Iverson will get the call off the bench from Coach Stobil. And she takes the first pitch for a ball in the outside corner. 1-0 count. The 1-0. Iverson grounds that one to Wheeler at short. The throw on the first is in time. 1-2-3 inning for Gonzalez in relief, keeping things locked up at 6 apiece. And the Mavericks will have a shot to win game 1 in the bottom half of the 7th. They'll send up the 3-4-5 hitters: Jordan DeGiacinto, Kaylee Stevens, and Alexis Carmichael. Leading off the top of the 7th in this locked up contest at 6 apiece will be the catcher, number 3, Jordan DeGiacinto. She did have a 2-run homer her last time up and is 1 for 2 on the day with that home run and a fly out to right field. She'll look to get things started for the Mavericks in the home half of the 7th. First pitch from Burnett misses low for ball 1. One-0 offering. Up high with a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Two-0 pitch. Hit in the air to center. Back at the track is the center fielder Acosta, and that's going to do it in game 1. Jordan DeGiacinto homers for the 2nd time in this one. It's going to be a walk-off solo shot for the freshman catcher, and the Mavericks take game 1 by a score of 7-6 at Smith Field. What a way to end it here in Dobbs Ferry. First pitch, the 2-0 fastball was taken deep into straightaway center field by DeGiacinto, and her 2nd home run of the game gives the Mavericks their 18th victory of the year. The loss brings the Setters to 8-16, but we still have one more game of action here for you at Smith Field, so stay tuned.